Welcome back to Let Us Learn to Lead video series on free open source software designed by M. Srinivasan, Training Associate Mathematics, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, Zonal Institute of Education and Training, Mumbai. Self-learning content in video form on GeoGebra Dynamic Mathematics software is presented at this video series. To view the contents, you may join Google Classroom by using the class code 73AUMBO. In this video, you will learn designing a worksheet to solve linear equation in one variable. For preparing this video lecture, I used Windows 10 operating system, a licensed version, GeoGebra 5.0, a free open source software, and free open source screen recorder software. Let us start. Let me show you what type of worksheet we will be designing. We are going to design a worksheet on solution of linear equation in one variable. We will explaining to the children that what is a linear equation, then what is the linear equation form, and it has only one solution. Then after that we will have a sheet where a child will enter the coefficient. For example, they enter the coefficient as 1. For example, I'm just taking a very simple example. X plus 3 is equal to 4, for example. Okay, now he will enter. Now that equation is coming over here. X plus 3 is equal to 4. Now the child will type the solution over here. Suppose if he types a correct solution, you will get try again. For example, by mistake, he is typing it as -1. It is telling that you have to try again. Okay, sorry. Okay, suppose if he type it as 1, definitely it will tell that you are correct, well done. Suppose a child wants to see the steps of solution, he can click it and he will get the steps of solution also. But this is a very interesting worksheet because when I click this new problem, whatever you have done, it will automatically go. Again, enter the coefficient, again he can go for the next problem. Therefore, in a single worksheet, a child can visualize all the solutions of whatever the questions which he come across. Let us try to design this dynamic worksheet from scratch. For that, I have taken GeoGebra dynamic worksheet with the classic 5 worksheet with the graphing view, and in the option I have taken rounding off to 2 decimal places and labeling of new points 1. Here I have taken this algebra also. Sometime we may be interested to know what is the constant on the right hand side. Therefore, algebra view I am reducing it and keeping it. This I will remove so that I want a blank space. Okay, now we can start with the heading. Solution of linear equation in one variable. Okay, I am clicking it. Okay. Now I think we can explain to the children what is the meaning of a linear equation. It will have maximum of one variable. You can discuss it in the class. Slowly we can discuss it in the class. What do you mean by a linear equation? Why it is called linear? And what do you mean by the solution of the linear equation? And actually what is its form? And here you can tell that A cannot be equal to 0, B cannot be equal to 0. Like that, you can go on discussing with the children. And not only that, you can ask them that how many solutions it can have. You can tell them that while the solution is unique. That also you can discuss it in the class. Okay, now for this, we can have Ax plus B is equal to 0. But sometime in the question paper also, sometime you will get Ax plus By is equal to C also. Therefore, what we will do, we will have a slider of A. We will have from minus 25 to 25. Okay, now already I told you if you leave this increment as it is, it will take the increment as 0.1. Okay, we can take it and then we will keep it over here. Then again one more B, again minus 25 to 25. It is left to you. I think I am taking from minus 25 to 25. I am keeping it as okay. Okay, once again one more equation I will take. One more slider I will take. 25 to 25. Increment I am leaving it as it is. Okay, you can leave the increment as it is. There won't be an issue. Okay, now what you can do? We can go for the slider now. Therefore, you can write the equation now. Therefore, the equation is okay. from the symbol you have to, sorry, from the object you have to take a x plus b. From the object b is equal to from the object c. Okay, now the equation you got. When I move this, I think all of you know that this also moves. Okay, this also moves. Okay, now let us go for the calculations now. First we have to move this b to the right hand side, where we'll have d is equal to, very simple, d is equal to, right hand side we are keeping it as c minus b. Is it okay? Then again it has gone to the right hand side, therefore we have to simply divide it by the coefficient of x, therefore d by a. That's all, very simple. Now you got the answer now. Okay, you got the answer now. Suppose if you are keeping it as 1, I think, okay, exactly at 6, okay, 5, okay, okay, you are having it as x plus 5. For example, if you keep it as I think let us have it something 6, okay, okay, 4 for example. Okay, I think it is not keeping here. Okay, very difficult. Okay, now you see you are very clear here. Now 3 minus 5 is equal to minus 2. Therefore you got the answer now. Okay, now we want the children to enter it. We want the children to enter this. Therefore what we can do is we can go for this input box. Okay, before we go for that, we will go for the ABC. Enter the coefficients of ax plus b is equal to c. That's it. Okay, you can tell the children that I want ax plus by is equal to c. Okay, well, now we will go for this input box. For that input we will get value of a. Okay, link the object with a. Okay, you got it now. Object properties. You can go to its style. You can reduce its length to 3. Okay, normal, I think all of you know that, because its length will be very lengthy, it will be. Then fix the object, then bring it over here. Okay, once again go for one more input box, then value of b. B is equal to, or whatever you want, you can type it. I am having it as b. Okay, that will be very lengthy. Right click, object properties, go to the style, make it as 3, and then close it. Fix the object, come out, and then pull it and put it over here. Okay, then again one more we can have the value of c, the caption, value of c, or c is equal to whatever you want, you can type it. It is only a button, therefore it is c, therefore is equal to, again right click, object property, here you can make it as 3 because you are reducing it, and then close it. Right click, fix the object, remove it, and then bring it and put it over here. Okay, now suppose if a child is entering over here 2, you see it is totally changing. Okay, suppose if a child is coming over here and writing it as 4, then it is totally changing now. Okay, now you want the children to check the answer. Okay, check the answer now. Okay, E is the answer now. For that, what we are going to do is we will take a slider. We will call the slider as F. You see, automatically it is telling. Again, you keep it as minus 25 to 25. Okay, then click OK. It is left to you. Click OK. Is it okay now? Okay, now keep it somewhere over here. Okay, now you go for one input box, then in the caption you write answer. Okay, link the object with F. Okay, again go for this object properties, again go to the style, make it as 3, close it. Okay, I think fix the object and then bring it over here. Okay, now if the child enter the correct answer, you should get the correct this one. Okay, now what we will do is first we will go for try again is equal to, in that go to the right click and then object property, go to, I think already we have done it, all of you know it, go to this advanced, condition is f not equal. Okay, f, I think all of you know that the child will enter f, but it should not be equal to the answer. What is the answer? The answer is E. Therefore, E, enter. Okay. If it is not equal to E, then you will get try again. For example, here the answer is minus 0.5. Okay. Therefore, you are writing it as 1. Therefore, it is coming as minus 0.9. Okay. Now, let us go for the next text, which is well done. Correct answer. Correct. Well done. Okay. When it should come? It should come when the object property, and then go to this advanced when f is equal to E. Sorry, I think capital not there. F is equal to E. Okay. Now let us see now. I will change the answer now. The answer is I think minus 0.5. Therefore, I will write it as minus 0.5. Oh, correct. Well done has come. Is it okay? Therefore, for every question, suppose if the answer is wrong, suppose here you were typing it as 1, then enter, it will tell try again once again. Okay. Okay. Now what we can do now, we can go for the steps of construction now. For what we can do is we can go for the steps of construction. Therefore, AX, therefore from that AX is equal to B, the right hand side is C, therefore C minus B. Sorry, C minus you have to go for B. Is it okay? Now therefore this is step number 1. Therefore when 2x is equal to 3 minus 4. What is the step number 2? Therefore 2x is equal to, you know that already we have calculated it as a D. Okay, it is D. Okay, you see, you are getting it as 2x is equal to minus 1. Once again, what is the next step? Therefore x is equal to, okay, the right hand side D, okay, divided by, I think if you want, we can use this latex formula, it will be better. In the latex formula, we can go for x is equal to, in the latex formula, you can go for this a by b. Here in the numerator, you can type d, that is from the object, you can take d divided by, okay, the value of a. Therefore, from the object, you can take it as e. You see, automatically it is coming, you see, x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Now, the final answer you can write x is equal to e. Therefore, the final object is e. Okay. Now, you think you got the answer immediately now. Okay. Now, the only thing is now everything is over now. Now, the child can go on changing it. Suppose if he changes it into 3 and then enter, you see, automatically the number will change. Okay. Suppose if he take it as 5 and then do it, automatically minus 6.7. Okay. It is going on changing. Therefore, it is not a problem for you. Okay. Okay. Now, our next idea is we want only to get the steps of construction to get viewed only when you click an OK button. Or go to this OK button. And remember that here I think you have to be very careful. What are the text for this? Okay, the text for 9, 10, 11, 12. You have to 9, 10, 11, 12. You have to remember that. That's all. Very simple. Okay, go to this OK button. In that OK button, you have to type steps. Simply steps. Okay, now what will be the first one? I think I have already discussed with you. Text. Okay, text 9. Okay, then text 10. Okay, now you see it is changing into black color. Text 11, then text 12. Okay. Okay, now I think another way of doing it is actually, you see, one way of doing it is like this. Otherwise, you see, if you go to this object properties, suppose if you are telling it as scripting, if you are typing it as, that is okay. This is one way of doing it. What the other way of doing is, actually I'm just telling you the other way also. Other way is also very interesting. Okay, in the steps I will delete it. Okay, I will not have it now. What you do is you first have a checkbox. This is a very interesting one. Go to the checkbox. In that checkbox you have steps. Okay, in that steps you add the steps. What are the steps? I think it is text 9, then text 10, it is on the top, then text 11, then text 12. Apply. Okay, G is equal to true. If I click it, everything, okay, sorry, escape. If I click it, everything goes. If I click it, everything comes. Now what you do is go to this OK button. This is one way of doing OK button. In that OK button, steps of the steps. Steps for solution. In that, here you have written G is equal to true. Here you write G is equal to false. Okay, click OK. Okay, now you see when I click it, okay, sorry. You click it. When I click it, it goes. When I click it, it comes. Okay, that is a way of doing it. Okay, when you click it, it goes. When I click it, it comes. Okay, that you have to be careful with that. Okay, therefore in the object property, once again, sorry, it should be true. You got to write true. Okay, now what you have to do, you remember, whenever you keep it as it is, the steps as it is, but when I clicking it, automatically everything comes. Actually all of them are getting displayed. That is actually the interesting idea about it. Actually you got the idea now. I hope that G is equal to true, you have to take the steps, and then in that this one you have to write it as G is equal to true. Whenever I'm just writing G is equal to true, actually what is happening is whenever I'm clicking it, the all the steps of construction, whatever I have typed over here, it is getting displayed. Okay, now it is more than enough for us. Okay, now what we will do it now. Anyway, the steps of construction, I have one button now. In that one button, I'm able to get the steps of construction and all. Okay, now these steps I can hide it now. Show the object. You see steps. The steps are being shown now. Okay, there won't be any problem now. Okay, the steps I am taking it again and then fix the object and then putting it over here. Okay, now the child will come and get the type the values over here. Okay, the child will come and get the values over here, and then he will try to get the answers, and after that he will try to check it. Okay, he will try to check it. Okay, the child will be going on doing it. Okay, the steps of solution, when I'm just like typing it, you see I'm typing it and then show the object. If I just click it, the steps of solutions are coming. Okay, now these steps of solution, if you want to go, for example, okay, now what I am going to want to do it is I want to control the whole problem now. I don't want the problem to be answer to be shown, everything. I don't want it. Therefore I am going for one more checkbox. Okay, the checkbox for values. Okay, what are the values? A is equal to, here you see value of A is equal to 4, value of B is equal to 5, value of B is equal to 6. Okay, these are all over here now. Therefore what you do is here you can have they enter the values, input box A, then input box B, then input box okay, C. Okay, then everything you have to do the input now. Okay, everything I'm putting it in one checkbox. Okay, is it okay? Then enter the coefficient also you can have if you want to enter the coefficient also. Okay, if you want you can have, that is the actually enter the coefficient is text 6. Okay, okay, I'm applying it. Okay, when I click it, everything, sorry, when I click it, everything goes. You see, everything goes, everything goes, everything comes. Again, you go for one OK button. In that OK button, you control everything. Okay, enter values. Okay, in that I think you are seeing that H is equal to true. Therefore, here also you type H is equal to true. That's all. Oh, click OK. Okay. Even when I click this also, you see enter values, it comes. You see, even this also enter values, it comes. But this can be hidden. I think this value, I think we are doing it for the second time. Okay. Now enter values I have done. Therefore, when I am clicking this enter values, automatically it is coming now. Now I want to stop these enter values and steps of solution to go, and everything new has to come. For that, I am going to the OK button once again. Here I am typing it as new problem. Be careful, new problem. In new problem, what should happen now? In the new problem, everything should go. Actually, this enter value, then everything should go. Therefore, A should be question mark. Okay, B should be question mark, C should be question mark, and the set of values which I am just giving it, that should not come. Therefore, G is equal to false. Is it okay? False means it will go. Okay. For example, when I click this new problem, you see, when I click this new problem, you see everything has gone. When I click these steps of solution, it comes. Okay. When I give enter values only, it comes. Is it okay now? It's very simple now. Okay. Therefore, whenever you are just taking this problem, everything will be new to your child. Therefore, he will write 5. Then here he will write 6. Then here he will write 7. Then he will write the equation that 0.2. Suppose in the answer the child will enter 0.2, then he will get correct. Well done. The steps of solution, remember, it is being to be clicked actually. You see new problem in steps of solution gone. Therefore, you just enter the values 4, 3, then 4, then 5. Is it okay? Now the answer is not coming now. Now the child has to calculate. Okay, 3x plus 4 is equal to 5. Therefore, 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. Therefore, 1 by 3. Now the child has to enter the answer over here. Suppose if the child is having some confusion, you can click the steps of the solution. Then you will get the steps of the solution. Here you don't want it mean you can show the object. You can show the object. You can show the object. This also you can show the object. And you can enter the values. You can put it over here. New problem. Fix the object and then put it over. New problem, you can put it over here. Highly interesting. Steps of solution, you can put it over here. Okay, see, whenever I'm clicking this new problem, everything gone. It is entirely a new problem. Okay, here if you don't want the answer also should be false, what you can do is in the new problem, you can type F is equal to question mark also. What is the meaning of F is equal to question mark? That also will go. You see, this answer also will go. Whatever the answer which a child has done it. Okay, if a new problem means it will automatically it will go. Okay, now it's a very highly interesting one. A child can come and then visualize what is a linear equation in one variable. He can go on enter the values of ABC. He can check the answer. If he is not getting the correct answer, he can check the steps of solution also. Highly interesting. Thank you. Let us learn to lead.